Hello and welcome to Chanute Blue Comet football as the Blue Comets get set to take on the Labette County Grizzlies here from Sphere. Zol Lopez on play-by-play, Melissa studio engineer, as we not only get ready for this SEK League showdown, but a do-or-die matchup for these two teams' postseason hopes. Both teams on the losing end last week for Labette County. In fact, they have been on a bit of a losing streak as they lost not just only to Independence last week, but prior to that, one of the top teams in Class 4A Division II with the Frontenac Raiders. So they're looking to get back on the winning ways after a hot start under their second-year head coach, Coach Sean Price. For the Chanute Blue Comets, they're looking to give Coach Shields an opportunity to play for the playoffs coming up next week in Independence. But it's simple as this. If you want to have a chance, you have to win here tonight. Loser's season is pretty much it next week. The Labette County Grizzlies, they have won the toss. They elected to receive, so getting ready for the kickoff of this matchup between SEK League foes. For the Chanute Blue Comets, they are in their gold helmet tops with their deep navy blue tops and deep navy blue bottoms. Gold helmets with the powder blue C on the edge and gold lettering. For the Labette County Grizzlies, they have a more old school look to them with their red helmets, the LC in gold on the side, white tops, red bottoms, and the red lettering. Glad to have you here with us, listening on 1460 AM and KKOI.com. The viewing of tonight's game will be available immediately at the conclusion of tonight's broadcast. So gearing up, 3 minutes away from kickoff. You're listening to Chanute Blue Comet football on 1460 AM, KKOI AM Chanute. Comets, they break their huddle. They're ready for the kickoff. Labette County, they are ready to receive. Ribas on for the kickoff. And Labette County will send two back deep. Labette County will go from left to right on the radio. And for the Comets, they'll go right to left. So gearing up for tonight's matchup between the Labette County Grizzlies and the Chanute Blue Comets, in for a treat here tonight. Glad to have you here. Beautiful weather for high school football action here in the month of October. Temperature is expected to fall to around the lower 60s by the time the game's over, into the 50s and back to the mid-70s into the weekend. So two back deep for Labette County. Ribas getting a talking to by the official. Week number 8 of the high school football season about to begin. Also want to give a shout out to Mr. Mike Sutcliffe listening back home. Hope to have you back here soon, Mike, especially with the basketball season rapidly approaching. Here we go, week number 8 of Kansas high school football. Getting set to kick off here at the Cosmosphere in Chanute, and it is back. Going to the far side of the field, fielded around the 15, up to the 20. Cutting back inside and down at around the 27-yard line. And that is where we will begin this broadcast of Chanute Blue Comet football. Comets will be on defense. So here we go. Grizzlies will split out. 2 on the near side, 1 on the far left. 1 receiver back deep. Now rolling over to the near side. It's going to be a handoff. Finds room to run. Great open field tackle. Isaiah McPherson on the carry for Labette County. And quickly huddling back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback is Logan Dean. Dean will hand off to McPherson. McPherson gets the first down and gets it up to around the 40-yard line, where it'll be a first down for Labette County. Labette County giving the Chanute Blue Comets a bit of their own medicine as the Comets have played more up-tempo. This could be an up-and-down game. Dean. Pistol formation, 2 receivers near right, 1 far left. Be a handoff, and big Hope and Hope, 10-yard pickup up to midfield. We're able to be 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies front line just blowing away the Chanute Blue Comets defensive line right now. Comets have not found a way to stop them. Dean quickly back up, handoff into the backfield, and it's McPherson again on the handoff, this time with an 8-yard carry. DeVoe on the tackle, and Grizzlies are quickly running in and out. Personnel, 2 receivers near right, 2 far left. Shotgun is Dean. He has McPherson to his right. Dropping back, Dean looks to his left, pass high, complete, trying to spin move, and quickly brought down. Matt Hernandez on the far side with that open field tackle. But it moves the chains. 10:48 to go, no score here in the opening possession. Grizzlies moving the ball quickly against the Chanute Blue Comet defense. Handoff, Dean to McPherson. McPherson tripped up, and McPherson, for the first time tonight, stopped for less than 5 yards. 2nd down, and it will be a long 7. Ball at the 35 of Chanute. Dean, 2 receivers near right, 1 far left, 1 man back deep. It is McPherson. McPherson with it, turning the corner, has room, and dives forward. And he will pick up a good chunk of yardage, about 6, makes it 3rd down, and a short 3. Ball at the 29-yard line. Grizzlies are wasting no time. 3 down linemen, 4 defensive, 4 linebackers. And it will be to McPherson again, going on the outside tackle. Dives for the 1st down. No, did he? According to the far judge, he may be short. He is short. Wow, great stop by the line. 4th down and 1 at the 20, let's call it 28. They're going to go for a quick count. They quickly get up to the line. Dean under center, and now will dive forward, picks up the 1st down and then some. Again, trying to catch the Blue Comet defense on their heels. This is a fast-moving team for Labette County, and not surprised if you're very familiar with Coach Sean Price, as he loves to play it up tempo. And now a quick quarterback sneaker. Dean will get it up for a couple of yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 7. Ball at the 21-yard line, 22-yard line. 2nd down and a long 7. Comets on defense trying to get a stop. Dean has 1 man back deep, 2 receivers far left, 1 near right. Coach Price on the sideline calling out an audible. Dean adjusts. He will hand off to McPherson, bounces out to the outside, has the corner sealed, gets the 1st down, and to the 10, and it will be 1st and goal for the Labette County Grizzlies. Gain of 14 on the play. This drive started all the way back at around the 24-yard line of LCHS, but a pair of 10-yard runs make it 1st and goal. And now it is McPherson again with the handoff. He gets it inside the 5, down to the 3.
2 yards on the play. 2nd down and goal from the 4-yard line.
Now 2nd down and goal, clock rolling, 8:46 left to go here in the 1st quarter. LC quickly up to the line. 2 receivers near right, 1 far left. Dean bounces off to his running back, and he gets stopped in the backfield. Great defense. It was miscommunication, and the defense able to take advantage. Dean swallowed up, dropped for a 5-yard loss, gets it back to the 9-yard line, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 9, empty backfield. Dean will have 3 receivers far left, and he'll have 2 near right. Dean will send a man in motion, and it is a jet sweep to the outside and finds a crease, but brought down by the defense on the far side. And now it is 4th down and goal. This will be close to the 6 with 8 minutes to go, no score, opening possession of the ball game. And now Dean taking his time. This is the longest time it's taken for Labette County to get the play in, and they do, changing personnel. Dean under center, now backs up, 2 receivers near right, 1 far left. Snap over to McPherson, gets cut down, and it's a goal line stop for the Chanute Blue Comets. They bend but do not break. Turn the ball over, and the Comets will get possession, their first of the night. However, it is with their backs against the goal line. Great stop by the Comet defense. They tried to bounce it to the outside, but the Comets able to wise up and bring some extra help, cheat over those corners a bit. DeVoe will come in. Bowman will come in. No, Bowman will talk to Coach Shields. Now will come in. 18 seconds on the play clock. Now coming out of lineup that was Lane Harvey racing out. And now Comets will go with their tank package. Bowman under center, trying to get the Labette County defense. And now it is going to be a scrum as the line trying to push Bowman up. Gets it up to the 5-yard line, gain of around 3. Just trying to get some breathing room. 7:30 left to go. First quarter, no score. Grizzlies are a ground and pound team. And so let's see how methodical Coach Shields and the Comets go here. 2nd down and 7 from the 5. Comets right to left on your radio. 2 receivers near left. DeVoe to the left of Bowman. Bowman shotgun. And it will be a handoff to DeVoe where he gets immediately swallowed up by 5 Grizzlies. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 8. As racing into the ball game is Tret Bailey. Senior night tonight for the Blue Comets. Comets senior include Tret Bailey, Matt DeVoe, Andrew Ndoyo, Eric Munez, Bryce Jones, and Justice Catron. So 3rd and 6 from the 6. Hard count. High snap. It'll be a toss over the center, and it is complete. Pass complete over the center. Andrew Ndoyo hauling in the pass, and the Blue Comets get a 1st down and breathing room with their end zone back. Great throw by Bowman on the slant from Ndoyo, able to get into the really only area of the defense that wasn't covering for the 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 15. Shotgun. Oh, and Comets drop the ball. It will be a penalty. And now trying to go on the near side is Bowman. Bowman trying to find room to run. He does. He picks up 4, but this will be coming back as they're either going to call a false start or illegal shift, as you had DeVoe and the slot receiver both moving at the same time, and then just before that, an offensive lineman moves. So it's really pick your poison. Illegal shift called against the Blue Comets, so that's the one that they will call. And they will go back from the original line of scrimmage. 5-yard penalty. For those who view on YouTube, will notice that the officials tonight are using the pink penalty flags in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It is pink out across the state. Shotgun is Bowman. 1st and 15 after the penalty. Pitch out to the near side to DeVoe, using his speed to try to turn the corner. Lowers his shoulders, goes off the defender, gets it back up to around the 14. Looked like he picked up the penalty yardage and then some. And the Comets will now have 2nd down and 11 from the 14. No score. 5:35 left here. 1st quarter. Grizzlies drove it all the way down to the Comets 2 before turning it over on downs. Chanute with their first possession of the night. 12 seconds on the play clock. Plenty of time. Bowman shotgun. DeVoe behind him. A very tight formation. High snap. And Bowman will roll out, looking downfield, has his man. It is Ndoyo, turns the corner, has room to run, 1st down and then some. Over on the far side, keeps wrestling, and Ndoyo picks up the 1st down with that catch for the Chanute Blue Comets. Good crowd out here tonight. Last home game of the year for the Comets. Ndoyo with that catch and run. Man-on-man coverage. Good 2 throws by Bowman here to start. And that was with a high snap, too. Able to settle down. 1st and 10 from the 34 of the Blue Comets. Bowman, shotgun. sends a wide receiver out on a sweep. It's going to be the near side, and it looks like it is Matt Hernandez. Turns the corner and gets the first down. Hernandez gets the first down, and then some 13-yard run on the sweep. And now it's the Comets' best drive, opening drive of the season. How many times have we said opening drive, 3 and out? But now opening drive, 3 straight first downs. First and 10 from the Comet 49. Bowman has it. No, hands off to DeVoe. DeVoe gets it into Labette County territory up to the 48-yard line. Comets doing work on their opening drive. Settling down. What I like from what I'm seeing so far is the Comets really aren't deviating from what they've been doing the last few weeks. They are still playing very methodical. They are taking their time. They're not trying to get into a foot race with Labette County. Shotgun, 2nd and 7. It will be a handoff to DeVoe, who lowers his shoulders, tries to maneuver his way around that heart of the defense, with the defense spying on him, brings him down for a loss, and it brings up 3rd down and 8. Loss of 1 on the play. Ball down at the 49. Under 4 to go. First quarter, no score. Comets with the ball. Both teams getting to touch the ball here in the first quarter. And now Comets looking over to the sideline. Comets do not huddle. And now it is to the left, DeVoe to Bowman. Andoyo goes on the sweep. Bowman keeps it for himself, cuts up the center, finds room to run into the secondary. Great run by Ty Bowman. The freshman with the veteran move. Great read, great block up front, and it's a great first down for Chanute. 1st and 10, ball now at the 32 of Labette County. And the Grizzlies doing work. Trying to get work done on defense as they're going to load up the box. High snap, and it's going to be to DeVoe. DeVoe off to the far side, bounces off the tackle, gets a little second extra effort, but only picks up a yard on the outside edge. Comets, as we mentioned, coming into this ball game, losing last week to Coffeyville, having 2 efforts late. Turnovers, 5 interceptions in that game that ultimately doomed the Blue Comets. This drive off to a great start. Bowman, shotgun, high snap, brings it down for himself, gets hit in the backfield, but tries to high step out of a tackle initially. But he's brought down at around the 28. Now 3rd down. And let's call it a long 7 as they are inside the 30. This is 4-down territory, no doubt. And with your season on the line, you have to get creative. You have to be aggressive in these situations. Bowman shotgun, DeVoe to the left. Bunch tight, drop back Bowman. He will unload over the center and almost picked off by the linebackers of Labette County. They were spying him on that one. Good read by the linebackers of the defense. Obviously enough film to pick up on perhaps some tendencies of Bowman. That time linebacker just knocking it down. Minute 44 left to go. First quarter. Comets will go for it on 4th and 8. Ball officially spotted at the 30. Bowman looking to the sideline. Coach Shields gets it. Gets the sign. 1 receiver near left, 3 receivers far right. And a timeout. It is. Timeout on the play, or on the field, as the Blue Comets will use their first timeout of the half. 2 remaining. We'll go ahead and keep it here with a minute 44 to go. Zol Lopez on play-by-play. Melissa, studio engineer, here this evening in Week 8 of Southeast Kansas football action. Both teams losing to their Montgomery County opponents. Tonight it is the Montgomery County rivalry, where we'll get you that score update, because since Chanute kept it within the point spread, they win here, and let's say Coffeyville loses, or let's say Coffeyville wins, the next week becomes very intriguing based on the points. It's the way that that point system works. So the fact that the Comets were not maxed out, the point system becomes in play. And suddenly Comets could become very big at Labette County supporters. 4th down and 8, ball at the 30, minute 44. Comets will go for it here. Hard count, Labette County, discipline, does not jump. They look to the sideline, near left side. They are going to go for it here. DeVoe to the left of Bowman. Bowman drops back. It is up. And Coach Shields wants a, looked like he was asking for a penalty, perhaps for an early hit. Didn't get it. Good throw by Bowman, but it is incomplete. And it's going to be turnover on down. So both teams get their opening possession into their opponent's territory, but it's turnover on downs. And Labette County with their second drive of the night, close to about where they began their first drive. 2 receivers far left, 1 near right. Dean in at quarterback. McPherson back deep. Comets going with 3 down linemen. McPherson bouncing out to the outside, finds room to run, keeps going, stays up, hits to the second level, pick up 14, if not more. It'll be a Labette County first down with 93 seconds left here in the first quarter in Chanute.
He was brought down.
Score update. Fort Scott 7, Paola 0. 7:16 left to go in that first quarter in that SEK League matchup. Dropping back, Labette County rolling out to the left, pump fake Dean. He's going to heave it up. It is back, and it is knocked down by Chanute. Great job as Coach Gary Spruill of Labette County once taught me. Got to knock it down. Don't go for the INT, knock it down. And so with that old technique, that old piece of advice, the secondary still using it to this day. Knocking it down for 2nd down and 10 from the 45. Minute 18 to go, no score between the Labette County Grizzlies and the Chanute Blue Comets. Now 2nd down and 10, ball at the 45. Dean sends the slot receiver to his left. Drops back, looking down again. He's looking to heave it. Quick passes up and overthrown past the defender. Partially deflected by the secondary. Now 3rd down and 10.
By the D line, 3rd and 10. Labette County.
And now 3rd down and 10
Labette on the road,
for
5-yard line.
Labette. Could be a good stand here for the Grizzlies, or for the Comet defense. 3 down linemen. They've got the nickel package in, protecting the throw. 3 receivers near right. Now dropping back is Dean. He gets flushed out of the pocket over to the near right side, and he is still looking downfield, and he gets tackled for a loss. Great defensive effort. Chasing Dean out. Matt Hernandez chasing him from the far side to the near side, and it will be a punting situation for the Grizzlies. Minute 5, chased out of bounds. Stops the clock. So just as quick as their first drive, it is a punting situation for Labette County here in their second drive. Comets will send 2 back deep. High snap goes over the punter's head, and he will try to get it off in time, and he does. Hernandez tried to get a foot on it, try to block it, and it'll roll back to the Chanute 12 with 54 seconds to go. What could have been disastrous for the Grizzlies bailed out as the Comets went ahead and dropped back for protection and get it back inside the 15 up to the 12-yard line. Listening to Chanute Blue Comet football on 1460 AM, KKOI.com. Rebroadcast will be available on our YouTube channel. So here we go, 1st down and 10. 1st and 10. Bowman shotgun. Bowman, quick pass, bubble screen to Hernandez. Dances out on the sideline. gets it up to the 16-yard line, 4-yard pickup. They used that quite a bit last week against the Coffeyville Golden Tornado, and they had some success.
Gain of 4 on the play. Second down and 6.
Now it'll be second down and 6 from the 18. 48 seconds left. One receiver near left, 2 far right. Bowman, shotgun. DeVoe to his right. High snap. Quick pass over to the far side. Oh, and it's intercepted right into the hands of the linebacker. He threw it right into his hands. Haggard with the interception and the pick 6. Ill-timed. And the Labette County Grizzlies score on that interception. 43 seconds left in the first quarter, 6-0. And now Labette County showing their extra point crew where they overload the far left side, far side of it, and then they're going to cheat back over or possibly go for 2. They could do that as well. And it will, and that ball tipped up, and it's deflected. And you still got to go for it, got to finish it. Player let up as ball's loose, and it's incomplete. So through all that wildness, the extra point attempt fails. 43 seconds left in the first quarter, 6-0. Labette leading back in 1 minute for the kickoff when we come back. This is Chanute Blue Comet football on 1460 AM. Back here on 1460 AM, KKOI.com, the Comets, after the pick 6, ready to return the ball, looking for a quick score here. 43 seconds to go. Just got to shake it off and get back after it. So here's the kick. Back end over end. Fielded around the 12, up to the 15, 20, up to near the gut, into the secondary, up to the 34, 37. 35 will be the official spot. Good return by Matt DeVoe. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line, or with 39 seconds left, excuse me. And Doyo on the return. I stand corrected. Even from up here, I still can't read the numbers. Shotgun is Bowman. 2 receivers near left, 1 far right. Now high snap, and it will be to the ball carrier. Goes, good speed. Matt DeVoe gets up to the 42-yard line. Clock rolling, under 30 left here in the first quarter. 6-0 lead, Labette County. Bowman looking from Coach Shields using the hand signals. Shotgun, Bowman. DeVoe to his left. He has 3 receivers out to his far right. Slot receiver goes in motion, and it will be a handoff to DeVoe, who lowers his shoulders, initially gets hit at the line of scrimmage, lowers his shoulders, and powers through, and that brings us to the end of the first quarter. So it'll be 3rd down and 4 when we switch sides. It is a 6-0 lead, Labette County. back in 1 minute for the start of the second quarter. This is Chanute Blue Comet football taking on Labette County on 1460 AM, KKOY.com. Back here at the Chanute Community Sports Complex, the Cosmosphere. Comets down 6-0 to start the second quarter. After a Ty Bowman pick six, Comets now with their ensuing drive. Doyo goes in motion. It'll be a keeper. Quarterback keeper gets the linebacker core. Bowman crashes into a first down in the 49-yard line. First and 10 for the Comets. Has not been an issue of the Comets of getting the first down. It's only second drive of the game, second drive of the game. Bowman, shotgun, snap, turnaround, handoff to DeVoe. DeVoe falling forward for a 3-yard pickup and into Labette County territory up at the 49-yard line. 11:30 left to go, no score updates, I should say. 6-0 lead here, Labette. St. Paul 16, Southern Coffee County 0 into the first. That ball game on 105.5 FM. Now shotgun. Bowman, handoff. No, it's going to be Bowman keeping it for himself. And he pushes forward for a yard pickup. Going to bring up third down and 6. Here's a score update. Independence 14, Field Kinley 0. As I mentioned, that's the score to watch for these two teams. Comets are needing a win and a Field Kinley loss. That next week becomes even more intriguing. But doesn't matter if you don't get the win here tonight. So here we go, third down and 6 from the 47, and a timeout burned by Chanute. It'll be their second charge timeout of the half, and we'll take it with them. 32nd timeout, Comets, with now only one timeout remaining. Third down and 8 when we come back here on 1460 AM and KKOY.com after this 30-second timeout. Back here at the Cosmosphere, the Comets, third and 6 from the 47-yard line. Bowman sends a man in motion. It'll be over to the near side. Comets trying to get the first down. They will get that and then some. Trent Bailey on the reception. Make that Lane Harvey, excuse me. Lane Harvey on the near sideline getting the pass completion. Again, it's that bubble screen. And that time they send DeVoe going backward, angled backwards. Well, defense didn't really seem to bite on it. That was just really good blocking by the offensive line of the Comets. Bowman shotgun, 3 receivers to his left, 1 near right, and also to the right is DeVoe. Quarterback gets the ball, and it will be a handoff to DeVoe. Gets up to the linebackers, up to the 31-yard line. 10 minutes left here, first half, 6-0. Labette County leading, but again, here come the Blue Comets. Comets are knocking on the door. Had a good drive in their opening possession, but then stalled out here around this same area. Then the second possession, back deep, tried for a slant pass and went right to a Labette County defender and turned it into the end zone, and that's the only score of the game so far. DeVoe will block for Hernandez, trying to turn the corner, gets to the linebacker. He's going to be close to a first down. Matt Hernandez, see if he fell or if his momentum carried him enough to get the favorable spot. It's going to be extremely close. 3rd and inches, I believe. No, they're going to give it to the Comets. 1st and 10. Chanute, that is some home cooking. And whenever the calls go your way, you take them. You do not argue with them. You take it and go. 9:30 left. First half. Ball at the 27 of Labette. Comet shotgun. 1 receiver near right, 1 far left. And it's going to be Bowman handing off to DeVoe. DeVoe crashes off the tackle, and he goes nowhere, but back to the line of scrimmage. Comets have used their 2 of their timeouts.
Second and 10 to go for the Blue Comets.
LC still has all of their timeouts for this half. Clock rolling, 8:50, 13 seconds on the play clock. Now rolling out is Bowman. He gets trapped and he will shuck off. The defender goes out to the outside, has an angle. What was going to be a huge loss turns into a huge gain and makes it 3rd and manageable. Wow. If you want to watch over the offseason, hope for the upcoming years, go back to that play specifically, because the freshman should not have been able to make that sort of a judgment call, but yet Ty Bowman did. And the athleticism, not just the smarts, but the athleticism kept that play alive enough to get a positive pickup for 3rd and 4 at the 22. And now Bowman will stutter step, swings around, gets up to the 22. Pickup of 2, 4th down and 2. Comets will have to go for it. Now, it is worth mentioning that there is a very slight breeze here tonight. It is not overpowering, not since the sun has gone down. 3 receivers near right. Ty Bowman, shotgun. 4th down and 3, ball at the 20. They need to get it past really the 16 to have a chance to get the first down. Audible call. 6 seconds on the play clock. DeVoe goes to the right. Drops back. Swing pass over to the near side. Stutter steps, and it's going to be a stop. Pass complete to Trent Bailey. Again, they tried to go back to that bubble screen, but did not work. So another turnover on downs for Chanute. Baxter Springs 6. Parsons 0. St. Paul now up 22-0 over Southern Coffee County. 7:10 left here in the first half. And the Grizzlies will have Dean at shotgun, and it will be a handoff. Good lead block. Following the block was the ball carrier. Gets it up to the 30. And it's going to be close to about a 8-yard pickup. Carter on the carry.
on the play. 2nd down, 6 to go.
And 2nd down and 3 from the 30. Under 7 to go. 6-0 lead, Labette County over Chanute.
4-3-0. 1-1.
Comets needing a stop here. And again, a big handoff and goes into the backfield. McPherson gets swung around up to the 31-yard line. Broke off a big play. And it sets up 1st and 10 for Labette. And they are quickly up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers near left, 2 far right. Shotgun. Dean. McPherson to the right. And it's going to be a handoff to McPherson. And 2-yard pickup. Now, we've seen them do that in the opening drive where they got a good break, went quickly, but then stalled out. Now 2nd down and 8. Dean calls out a line movement. And now swallowed up in the backfield is Dean. And getting there for the Blue Comets was Jansen, it appears. Jansen from the linebacker, a huge loss. It's now 3rd down and 11 with under 6 to go. But still, the Grizzlies with possession of the ball. That will be Dean. Swinging pass over to the near side. Good block. And pass complete to Tanner Russell. Open field tackle by the Comets. Trent Bailey with the stop. And now it's 4th down and 9 for Labette. Dean will come on with 4th and 9 from the 30. Triplets on the far right. Dean bringing protection, drops back, looking over to his left, passes up, and it's intercepted! Comets with the interception, and here comes the line of defense over to the far side. And the Comets get the ball back with 5:07 to go. Lane Harvey with the pick. The only bad thing you could say about it is that it's not a pick six. Comets get the ball back in favorable territory. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And the ball will be placed at the 37-yard line.
Great defensive stance. You knew that they were going to have to throw. Great call on defense. Gets the ball back. And Bowman back out there at quarterback. His man back deep. And it will be Bowman keeping it for himself, and he overthrows his intended target here on the near side. It was intended for Andoyo. That's okay. Allow him to throw it out as long as no one else can get there. 2nd quarter, 5:01 left. 6-0 Labette County. The only blemish in this game is a mistake by the freshman quarterback, but outside of that, been a great back-and-forth matchup. Now shotgun, high snap, pitch out to the far side, trying to turn the corner. There it was. DeVoe, he continues to try to spin and turn. And gets it up to the 42, where it'll be 3rd down. Now, last year, in what could only be described as a mud bath at Lucas Field, the Comets came away with the victory. So the Labette County Grizzlies would love to return the favor on the Comets senior night. 3rd down and 5 from the 43. And it will be over the center. And they're going to call it uncatchable as Harvey had his defender bounce right off of him. But so it went over his head, uncatchable, and thus no defensive pass interference.
For the Blue Comets.
DeVoe will now go back deep to punt following the interception. And play blown dead. believe they're going to call false start against Chanute. So they'll tack on 5. Gives the Grizzlies back the ball.
Down 10 to go. As Matt DeVoe is back to kick.
Now good snap. Punt. Good high punt. But it's going to quickly fall dead. And bounces backwards towards the 41-yard line. Now the Grizzlies, you can hear them from up here screaming, get away, because that ball had a great angle on it, but then just kind of became a knuckleballer where it just died at midair and was coming straight down. Could have hit a Grizzly. That would have been a great bounce for the Comets. Erie leading Northeast 30-0 in that matchup. Independence 7 and Coffeyville 7, Indy 14. And a handoff onto the near side. Play resumes. McPherson again. Just heavy dose of McPherson here in this ball game. Bailey on the tackle. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Dean shotgun. Hands off to McPherson. Gets tackled from behind right at midfield. Great tackle by the defensive line. Now makes it 3rd down and 1.
Isaiah McPherson on the carry.
Didn't see who had jumped on his back like a little baby monkey, but got him. And that's going to be a quick. Quaylen Powell was the stop, so great job by Powell to bear hug him from behind. I'm going to use every single analogy that I can of animals. 3rd and short becomes 1st and 10 off the quick handoff. Well conditioned are these Labette County Grizzlies. So far only 1 throw. Or actually, we've seen 3 throws. 0 for 3 is Dean. Prior to his completion to Russell earlier. So 1 of 4 on the night for Dean. Now dropping back, swing, pass, and it is caught by McPherson, turning the corner, but cannot get much speed ahead of him. And moves it up to 2nd down and 5. Grizzlies have just been getting huge chunks of yardage here tonight. 2nd and 5. 3 receivers near left, 1 far right. Dean. It'll be a handoff, and it went nowhere. Ooh. A big stop. Jacob McDonald. Big stop, plugging the hole. 66. Quaylen Powell on the stop. Still hugging him. Say, nope, going nowhere. And it'll be a quick shovel pass over to the near side and breaks free off 1 tackle, spins out of another, and is brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down after 10 yards after the initial hit. And now the Grizzlies again moving the ball, knocking on the door. And now 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies. Pass by Dean will haul it down, and he gets tackled from behind. Brought down initially by Keaton Jansen. Jumped on the back, trying to squeeze him, and it's no pickup. Under 2 to play. Get your score updates from around the area. Labette County with all 3 timeouts, 100 seconds remaining. 6-0 Labette over Chanute on Chanute Senior Night. 3 receivers far right, 1 near left. And it will be a handoff, and another huge pickup, staying up, and touchdown for Labette. Alex Carter, the senior.
And the ball carried.
Carter is listed at 5'8", 154. And he picks up the 1st down and then some, just lowered his shoulders, caught all of Chanute off guard. And now the Blue Comets are down 12-0 with 1:29 to go in the 1st half. Now let's see if the Grizzlies go for two. They will. It'll be a pitch out and drop ball. And the ball carrier stops. So extra point fails yet again. A bit of a break for the Comets. But they trail Labette County by a score of 12-0. Back in 30 seconds for the kickoff. This is Chanute Blue Comet football on 1460 AM. Back here on 1460 AM, KKOI.com. Comets with one timeout remaining. They do get the ball back to start the second half. However, they only have 99 seconds to work with to try to keep it close. The Comets are needing a score here to would really go a long way, especially kicking that extra point. Right now, Grizzlies scored on the big play, and they had the big pick six.
Number 10, Tate Phillips.
Tate Phillips on for the kickoff.
All right, football fans.
Comet fans to their feet trying to make some noise, and the kickoff is underway for this, and this will sail over the head of Andoyo, and the Comets will bring it out for 1st and 10. Well, coming up, we'll have halftime scores for you from around the area, as well as first half analysis. Got our game of the week, Friday Night Football game of the week on 95.3 FM, featuring the Neodesha Blue Streaks and the Caney Valley Bullpups. Big matchup there. Over on the near right side, Comets have it. Bowman will keep it for himself. Good block, turns the corner, gets chopped down, and the Comets will race up to the line of scrimmage. Minute 20 to go, so now the Comets will be in hurry offense. Well, why not? If you could score here, get a big play, you have one timeout remaining, get a score here and get the ball back in the second half. Why not? 1 minute left. Bowman, shotgun, DeVoe to his left. High snap. Bowman over the center. Pass complete, and it is up to midfield and into the secondary. Pass complete. Tret Bailey, 1st and 10, ball at the 56. Good hookup from Bowman to Bailey. Now Bowman will get another chance. Shotgun, 1st and 10 at the 48 of Labette. And now it'll be Bowman keeping it for himself, lowers his shoulders, but not before he picks up 5 yards on the carry. 45 seconds, Comets needing to run up to the line of scrimmage. Only have one timeout remaining. See if they try for maybe a big play here. 36 seconds. Bowman with DeVoe to his left. 3 receivers far left. Snap. Bowman dropping back. He's going to fade it down on the near sideline. Has his man complete. Oh, no! In and out of the hands. Lane Harvey had it in his basket. He was ready to check out into the express lane. But he dropped the basket full of eggs, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 5. Oh, he had it, and he dropped it. It was going to be a huge play. He had it. I mean, that was perfect coverage, perfect throw, just couldn't haul it in. Missed one step of the process. Now 3rd down and 5. High snap. Bowman rolling out to his left. Has a man open. Passes complete. No, incomplete. They're going to say hit the ground. 16 seconds to go. Let's see what the Comets do here. Now decision time. No man's land. You got 16 seconds to go. You have enough. You have a timeout. You have enough time for one play down the field. Clock will stop on the first down. Get everyone up there. Down it. Spike it. So let's see if they're going to go for it. Empty backfield for Bowman. 4th and 6 from the 44 of Labette. Comets going left to right. Bowman drops back, looking, heaves it up, gets hit as he throws, and it is knocked away, knocked down by Labette. Intended for Ndoyo. Bowman got hit as he launched it. And so that caused the ball to be short. That was nothing on Bowman. It was good location. And just came up a bit short. 11 seconds left, 12-0 Labette. Comets do get the ball back to start the second half. Grizzlies, they are going to go aggressive here as well. They have 3 timeouts with 11 seconds left, and we've seen Dean's arm as McPherson stays up, leaps over the arm tackle, but he's brought down at the 49, and that is going to do it for the first half. Comets trail Labette County at halftime by a score of 12-0. Back in 3 minutes with your halftime show. Comets down 12-0 here at home on senior night. Back in 3 minutes. This is Comet Football on 1460 AM. Back here on 1460 AM, KKOI.com. You're listening to Chanute Blue Comet football on 1460 AM, KKOI. Chanute Comets trailing 12-0 to the Labette County Grizzlies. And, well, it's been a great ball game back and forth. Just a few mishaps from the Comets have cost them really a couple of points here. The first scoring drive, and up till about 100 seconds left in the game, the only score of the game was a miscue throw by Ty Bowman, hit right to the letters, or to the numbers, of the Labette County Grizzly defender, and took it in for an easy pick six, 23-yard pick six. Then it was a big run by someone not named McPherson. It was Carter on the run for Labette County Grizzlies. 20-plus yard run, got it into the end zone for 6. Both times the Grizzlies have tried to go for two-point conversion, but have failed. And that is where we're at, 12-0. Now, the Comets have been close to scoring. They've been inside the 30 of Labette County twice. In fact, their opening drive got them inside the 30. But credit the Grizzly defense for bearing down. For Chanute, this has been their best offensive game on the ground so far. Now, I say that because their opening drive, they were picking up first downs. The Comets have only punted a couple of times here tonight. They've been deep in Labette County territory enough to try to go for it. They just have not been able to get to that second level of the Labette County defense to try to get into the red zone and make it interesting. So credit Labette County, they have some speedsters out there. They also have a talented quarterback in Logan Dean. You could tell that they are completely bought in on what Coach Sean Price is selling for this program. And this is one of the quicker Labette County teams that I've seen in quite some time. So credit to Coach Price in getting this program quickly turned around after having quite a few down years here in recent memory. Now being competitive, high-flying, exciting offense. Now for the second half here, if you're Chanute, I don't really think you change much. You keep doing what you're doing. We've seen whenever the Comets try to deviate from their base package and how it, for whatever reason or another, has hurt the team. I think that they stay with their base. They're getting the chunks of yardage. You just need to power through that Grizzly defense, get into the red zone, and make some plays. You take away a mistake on the throw from Bowman. You take away a missed tackle on that 23-yard run, and we're knotted up at 0-0. It's not like Labette County is completely outmatching the Chanute Blue Comets. That's further from the truth. Truth is, Chanute's very much in this. Right now, though, the Chanute Blue Comets season comes down to the next 24 minutes of game time. It's how bad do they want to play? How bad do they want to try to have a chance to go into an opportunity to have postseason? I know you don't want to talk about postseason, but you want to at least talk to have week 9 to play for something as opposed to just going through the motion one last time. As a senior, you want to be able to play for an opportunity to get to the playoffs. You want to play for the name on your chest. And it's going to be a tough matchup next week for Chanute. They really have to have this win here And if Field Kinley, which we last saw, score update was tied 14-14. If Labette County, or if I should say Independence loses to Field Kinley tonight and Chanute pulls off the win here, then it's a winner-take-all scenario next week. So we'll have to wait and see what the next 24 minutes have in store. But this, I would imagine your chat with your team there at here at halftime in that locker room is, look, guys, yeah, we made a few mistakes. Shake it off. We've made a bit worse mistakes all season long. You're very much in this. They are not the beast that you're making out to be. Yeah, they're quick, but hit them, and hit them hard. Take the wind right out of them. That would be my message. You're very much in this game. Now, do you want to go out and do you want it, or do you want to lay down and just go through the motions and get ready for next week? So it is 12-0 our score here at halftime in Chanute. Let's go ahead and take a 3-minute timeout. We'll throw it back to the studio for 3 minutes and then come back with halftime scores from around the area with area teams and let you know how scores are progressing. But right now, here at halftime, it is 12-0 Labette County over Chanute. Back in 3 minutes. This is Blue Comet Football on 1460 AM. Back here on 1460 AM, KKOY.com, as we get you some score updates from around the area as a lot of games just now getting to halftime. right now, here in the second, St. Paul all over Southern Coffee County, 46-0. They're close to hitting that mark of getting that game over at halftime. Other scores from Southeast Kansas that are of interest: Erie 50, Northeast Arma 0. Ouch. Paola 20, Fort Scott 13. Independence has jumped out to a 28-14 lead over Coffeyville. Neota Shea, who is also playing for their playoff lives, needing a win over Caney Valley, 17-14 in that matchup. Baxter Springs 6, Parsons 0. Frontenac 14, Columbus 6. And that is it for the area. Haven't heard how Humboldt is doing in their matchup, but they were taking on Eureka, so one would have to think that. Or no, they're not taking on Eureka. Excuse me. That's Fredonia. Fredonia was up 13-0 last score we had over Eureka. So minute 29 left to go before kickoff of the second half. The Comets will have possession of the ball, and we'll be looking to get right back into this ball game. Now the wind has slowly picked up. It's still a light breeze, nothing too heavy, but right now the score, or the board outside says it is 60 degrees. According to Snapchat, it said it was 52, so I'm not sure which to believe. All I know is that it was cold, and I chose the wrong day to wear shorts. But it's okay. Lesson learned. Next time, look at the forecast. But tomorrow's supposed to be beautiful. Mid-70s for the weekend. Hey, speaking of the weekend, don't forget tomorrow, Texas A&M taking on Alabama. Number 1 team in the nation. We'll have broadcast coverage right here on 1460 AM. Then on Sunday, we have NFL coverage for you as well. So if you love football and you want more of it, we have it here for you on 1460 AM coming up this weekend. So teams are out there warming up. I believe they're going to put about 3 more minutes up on the clock. Let's see what they do here. And yes, they will put more time on the clock, 3 more minutes. Let's go ahead and take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we will get you the kickoff as the Comets get set for the second half against the Labette County Grizzlies. Back in 3 minutes for the second half. You're listening to Chanute Blue Comet football coverage on 1460 AM and KKOY.com.
and gentlemen, here we go with the second half. Labette County Grizzlies and the Chanute Blue Comets.
Back here at the Cosmosphere here in Chanute as we get ready for the third quarter. Matt DeVoe and Ndoyo are back to receive the kickoff. 12-0 our score. Glad to have you here with us on 1460 AM, KKOI.com. And you can catch the replay of tonight's game on our YouTube channel. Just search for Chanute Radio on YouTube, and you'll find the broadcast here tonight. And now the kickoff is officially, oh, they're going to go for an onside kick. And they get it out of bounds, but it will go to the Chanute Blue Comets. So Labette County will give up great field position for a risk. They tried for to get a little trickery that did not pay off for them. So now if you're Chanute, you have to cash in on this opportunity. Independence just pouring it on Coffeyville now, 35-14.
Kick out of bounds. Kicking team. By rule, the ball will be placed where it went out of bounds. First down, Chanute.
Also, score update, Fredonia 35, Eureka 6. So Fredonia starting to open it up there.
And the ball rolls out at the 41-yard line at the Blue Comets. First and 10.
So first and 10 for Chanute. Bowman at quarterback. Goes to the right of DeVoe. Low snap, and it will be to Hernandez. Follows his block, gets it up to the secondary, and it's going to be about 9.5 pickup, maybe 10, depending on the spot. And I'm going to say a yard shy, 9-yard pickup by Hernandez. What a way to set the tone here in the second half for Chanute.
Ball on the 50-yard line at half field.
On the 50-yard line. First and 10. Or excuse me, second down and 1. And it will be DeVoe going to the outside, bounces and turns back up. And this time it is first down and 10 for the Comets. Comets are going right to left, or excuse me, left to right on your radio. They have their gold helmets, navy blue tops, navy blue bottoms with the gold lettering. Grizzlies. We only have 2 down linemen. Now DeVoe goes backwards. Pass over to the far side, and it was a complete miscue.
And the pass intended.
You had on the near side, Matt Hernandez went streaking on the near right side, and Bowman threw to the far left. Stops the clock with 10:56, third quarter, 12-0, Labette County. Second down and 10. Bowman, shotgun. Looking, keeps it, goes up, and gets a healthy pickup of 6. Keeps it for himself this time. Makes it third down and manageable.
3rd and 4 for the Blue Comets.
Iola 14, Anderson County 12. in that game at halftime. Bowman goes shotgun. 2 receivers near right, 1 far left, bunched, empty backfield. Now Ndoyo in motion. Be a handoff to Ndoyo. Turns up the field, falls forward. He's going to be close, and it's going to be a late penalty coming in from the far sideline. Haven't seen too many of those pink flags flying. This could be holding against the Comets. It is. Holding against Matt DeVoe. Replay, 3rd down. Pittsburgh 43, Wichita North 0. So Purple Dragons in their matchup. Looks like they did the right thing by moving to independent in football. Give them a better matchup there. Now 3rd down and 13. Ball spotted at the 48. So shotgun. Bowman, blocker to the left, looks over, and it's through the hands, incomplete to Ndoyo, and it's going to be a punt. So pass dropped, and the Comets will have to punt.
And Matt DeVoe will be back to punt.
Now the Grizzlies will drop back Klein, or excuse me, make that Alex Carter, who had the big run for the 2nd score. Low snap, DeVoe picks it up, punts it away, and this one spins backwards. It'll go out of bounds near the 27-yard line. Penalty on the play. Wait to see what the call is. After I think only 1 penalty in that entire first half. Now the officials throwing them out, and it's going to be against the Comets. So may try to make them re-kick it.
Ineligible downfield. Offense.
And it's ineligible man.
First down.
Penalty declined. I'm going to say Labette was going up near the midfield mark. I was going to say they have to, they got to back up there. So 1st and 10 from the 28. 9:43 to go in the 3rd. Comets down 12-0.
27-yard line.
2 receivers near left. 1 receiver far right. Dean in quarterback. He has McPherson behind him. And now snap to McPherson. He gets tripped up, but pickup of a few. Close to 4 yards. 2nd down.
Isaiah McPherson on the carry.
McPherson will pick up 5. And Dean quickly getting the call. Now we'll bounce it out to the outside. Back up to the secondary, and it's off to a foot race. And McPherson on the carry into the Labette, or into the Chanute 35.
35-yard run on the play. 1st and 10.
And we've seen him do that multiple times. The Comets, they almost seem like they are willing to give up those big runs. You know that he's going to get them, just as long as you don't allow him into the end zone. And so far, they've kept him out. Now bouncing out to the outside is Carter, and he gets brought down after a 4-yard pickup.
Alex Carter, good for a 4-yard gain, 2nd down and 6.
8:55 to go.
Number 4, Lane Harvey.
Harvey on the tackle for Chanute. 2nd down and 6 from the 32, and it's going to be McPherson again. Was hit and then gets the 1st down after the tackle. Gets the 1st down after the initial hit.
8 on the carry, and so that'll be a 1st and 10. McPherson brought down by number 25.
And Labette County quickly getting up to the line. McPherson again on the handoff. Shucks off a tackle. Pickup of 8 on the far side of the field. 8:30 left here in the first or third quarter. And Labette County, like they did in that first half, quickly racing up to the line of scrimmage. And a false start should be the call against Labette. Could back up. It will be. It'll back up the.
Head of the snap. Red ball. False start.
It'll back up the Grizzlies.
5-yard penalty. Second down.
It'll back them up a couple of yards. Puts a stop to the driving Grizzlies. 8:20 to go. 12-0 Labette. Second down and 7. And it's a handoff to McPherson, who gets swallowed up. Minimal pickup of 2, maybe 3, as the defense converges on him.
Gain of about 2 on the carry by McPherson.
Ball spotted inside the 20.
For the Grizzlies.
At the 18 on the far right hash mark. Grizzlies going left or right to left on your radio. Dean, empty backfield. It'll be a handoff and gets stopped in the backfield. Dropped for a loss. Quaylen Powell with the huge stop. And now brings up 4th down for the Grizzlies. They had it 2nd and 1 and now are at 4th and 10. Thanks to the false start penalty and then that tackle from behind the line of scrimmage. Almost halfway through this third quarter, both teams touching the ball once. Comets have stopped the Grizzlies on 4th down multiple times here tonight. Dropping back is Dean. He's looking to pass over. Slant, and it is incomplete. Pass is dropped on the far sideline. Turnover on downs, and the Comet defense holds after the big rush by the ball carrier, McPherson. Grizzlies stall out. And the Comets get the ball back for another opportunity. Only down 2 possessions, still mid-third. So now it's up to the offense to get going. The defense is keeping them in this game. Defense has only let the offense down once. Bowman, shotgun, handoff, near side. And it's DeVoe, turns the corner, finds an edge, and he gets spun out of bounds at around the 36-7 line. 13-yard pickup. 1st and 10, Comets. And DeVoe, a man on a mission. On the near right hash mark, up to the 37. Quarterback shotgun for the Comets. 2 receivers far left, 1 near right. DeVoe goes to the right of Bowman. High snap, and it's going to be Bowman finding a crease. Gets up for 5 yards. Makes it 2nd down and a short 5. Under 7 to go here in the third.
2nd down, 5 to go for the Comets.
Comets moving the ball quickly. And now handoff, no, fake, bootleg, downfield, pass complete! It's over the center, block, and lowering the shoulder, pass complete over to the far side to the Comets, Cooper McMillan. Cooper McMillan hooking up with Ty Bowman for a 1st down. Getting the air game going here in the third. Bowman will hand off to DeVoe. DeVoe full speed ahead! He's into the secondary! He angles near side, touchdown, Chanute! Matt DeVoe went from 1st to 4th in no time flat. And it is 12-6 with the extra point pending. And now, got a Comet offensive lineman, Catron, I believe it is. He is limping a bit. He's walking on his own power, but he is favoring his ankle. He's going to get a look at. 6:16 extra point pending, and this is a huge extra point because Labette County has failed to convert on theirs. Catron, will be helped onto the sideline. But the Comets with a huge run by DeVoe, extra point pending by Ribas. Ball down, kick up, end over end, and it's good. And the Comets are on the board for the first time tonight. Now just trailing the Labette County Grizzlies 12-7. Back for the kickoff in 1 minute. This is Chanute Blue Comet football on 1460 AM. And the kickoff by Ribas is back over to the near side. Angled at the 10, 15, 20, 25. Angled back, and now back up into the sideline. Still on his feet, out on bounds, pushed to the 47-yard line. Excellent return by the special teams of Labette County following the Blue Comets touchdown. 12-7. Comets trail. 6 minutes left in the third. See if the Comet defense can pull off another stop.
The 47-yard line.
And now a handoff. McPherson spins off coverage, and the defense swallows him up for a 1-yard pickup. A lot of shuffling, a lot of feet movement, but little yard pickup to show for the effort.
2-yard gain on the play, 2nd down and 8.
2nd down and 8. Dean calls an audible at the line of scrimmage. Now dropping back, Dean, pass over to the far side, and it is incomplete. And just like that, the Grizzlies are now down to a 3rd down. 5:38 left here in the third. 3rd down and 8, ball at the 49 of Labette after that great pickup on the kickoff return. Dean calls for it, drops it back. He's going to haul it up, and picked off by the Blue Comets. And still on the near side, trying to find room to run. Stays up, moves up, back to midfield, and the Comets get the ball back. Lane Harvey with the pickoff. And the Comets grab the defibrillator. They're back to life. 5:25 after the big run by Matt DeVoe. Let's see what the pick does here on the sideline. You just feel right now Comets have all the momentum, and this is a stunned Labette County Grizzly team. 12-7 Comets. Down by a score, but they have possession at midfield. And it's going to be pass over to the near side of Hernandez, who will have a block in the back called, and this will be coming back for Chanute.
We have a flag down on the play.
Coach Shields quickly coming down here, saying, hey, the FAR judge called it. He is arguing that it was the FAR judge who made the call. Coach Shields saying, hey, come over to this near side ref. He had the better view of it. Talk to him about it. They're going to call Chanute on the block on the back is what it is. I see what Coach Shields is saying. It was from the far sideline judge who made the call. And it is going to be against Chanute.
10 yards from the spot of the foul. Still first down.
So the Comets do not get the break on that one. And this is a huge loss for Chanute. 10 yards to be exact, following the penalty. And now makes it 1st and 20. After getting the ball back at midfield following the interception. Well, now they mark it up at around the 43-yard line.
So after the foul, 1st and 17.
DeVoe to the right of Bowman. 5:18 left, third quarter. We'll replay first down. Bowman keeps it for himself, gets back up to midfield. Ball's loose, ball's loose! But it looks like Comets jumped right back on it. It looked like Chanute did get possession back. Labette County says they have it. The scrum underneath. And still waiting for a call. It'll be 2nd down, Comets. Whew. Wow. Break for Chanute. As the ball squirted loose from Bowman as he went down. And they're going to call it 2nd down and 7. Pickup of 10 on the play. Bowman shotgun. DeVoe to his right. And it's going to be DeVoe keeping it for himself. Gets to that line and picks up a few yards. And little extra push. Chanute fans, they want the penalty. They've got a little bit of an argument there as the Grizzlies still came pursuing even after it was blown dead. 3rd down and 5. Ball at the 45. 12-7. Chanute trailing. Bowman shotgun. And he'll get to the near side, trying to angles. He'd miss. Has pretty much 3/4 of the Labette County defense chasing, angling, missing. And it's enough for a Blue Comet 1st down. Ball at the 40. Bowman was initially hit in the backfield, but he kept his long legs moving, kept the momentum, followed the blocks on the near side, angled well, and enough for the 1st down. Bowman with DeVoe to his left, 2 receivers to his left. He's looking that way. Pump fake over to the near side. It is up and in out of the hands. That is the 2nd incomplete pass towards Harvey. He had to leave his feet. That time it was more on the throw of Bowman. He had to toss it up. And Harvey had to jump to try to make that grab. It was going to be a tough reception for him. And it brings up 2nd down and 10. Loosens up the defense. 2 receivers far left. Bowman keeps it himself. Angles back here on the near side. Gets shoelace tackled near the 36. Let's call it 37. 3:23 to go here in the 3rd. 12-7. Comets down but driving.
Gain of 2 on the play. 3rd down and 8.
3rd down and 8. With the speed of the Grizzlies, depending on this play, let's see if they get the 1st down. See if they can convert on 3rd down. Comets looking to the sideline. 1 receiver far left. They're going to bunch up on the line of scrimmage. Bowman shotgun. And it will be an end-around reverse trickeration. Matt Hernandez on the far sideline, angled. He will be close to the 1st down. He's going to be short. He's going to be just shy of the 1st down. Got it there on the marker. No, they're going to give it to him. Wow. Whoa, that is an excellent spot. Great run by Hernandez. Excellent spot. Good enough for a Blue Comet first down. You can go back and watch that run on our YouTube channel immediately following tonight's game, tonight's broadcast. So now 1st and 10 for Chanute. 2 receivers near right. Bowman with the ball. Hand off to DeVoe. DeVoe goes into the secondary, stays up, and he's tackled from behind at around the 14, 13. Comets with another first down, and the Comets inching closer to the end zone. Inching closer to the lead. 12-7, Chanute trailing by 5.
1st and 10 from the 15-yard line.
Bowman, shotgun, DeVoe to his left. And it's going to be Bowman keeping it. Goes on the outside, goes back in. He's going to have 9 on the pickup.
Bowman on the carry.
Not enough for the first down, but enough to get the second down and 1.
On the play, 2nd down, 2 to go.
Second down. Ball at the 6th. Need to get to the 4. 2 minutes left. Comets have ate a large portion of the time off. DeVoe with the handoff. Angles inside. Touchdown, Comets! Comets with the lead. Minute 52 and the extra point pending. Comets up 13-12 over the Labette County Grizzlies. And now the extra point pending. Matt DeVoe into the end zone. And right now it is 13-12 Chanute. No, Comets are going for 2 here. Tank package. Snap, DeVoe goes to the inside and in! 2-point conversion, good! And the Comets convert! Comets ahead, 15-12 in the 3rd quarter. Matt DeVoe into the end zone. Minute 52 to go in the 3rd. Back in 1 minute for the kickoff. Comets lead it 15-12 on 1460 AM. Comets lead it 15-12 with a minute 52 to go in the 3rd. Still a lot of football left as this one is going to be a short end-over-end kick up to around the 31, and the Grizzlies bring it up to the 38. So Chanute with the ball, minute 48 to go in the 3rd. This is a fast-moving Labette County team as Coach Price pulls over his entire offense, talks to him real quick, and now they break huddle. You can relive today's game on our YouTube page by searching on YouTube, Chanute Radio. We'll have the video ready for public consumption at the end of tonight's broadcast. 3 receivers near left, 1 far right. Dean, shotgun. And a hard count, and the defense bites. Losing just a bit of their focus. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. Minute 48 to go here in the 3rd. Grizzlies led 12-0 at half. Comets have scored 15 unanswered points. And handoff onto the near side. New running back. Really a brick house of a runner. But it was McPherson just following his lead. And that lead was Owen back. And now it's going to be McPherson again on the handoff. He keeps his feet moving. Looked like the ball came out late, but McPherson jumped right back on it. What makes McPherson such a talented runner, not only just the strength and speed, but he just keeps the feet moving. And Labette County not deviating from their offense. They continue to try to play up tempo. Dropping back, Logan, swinging gate pass, has it. Pass complete, and it's going to be to the line of scrimmage. And that's it, 3rd down and 4 with a minute to go in the 3rd.
Gain of 1 on the play, brought down by Braxton Reed.
Braxton Reed on the stop for the Comets.
And Lane Harvey.
3 receivers near left. Empty backfield for Dean. Now sends in an extra blocker to his right. And it's going to be Dean keeping it for himself. Lassoed around in the secondary. Right behind, backfield. A loss by Dean. Tried to take off. And the defensive line said, no, no, no. Just like that Matumbo commercial. And now 4th down and 5 to go. The Grizzlies perhaps trying to get the defense off with 13 seconds on the game clock here in the 3rd. Dean, hard count, defense not biting, and a timeout called by Labette County with 6 seconds to go. We'll keep it here. And Labette uses their very first timeout of the game. They did not use any in that first quarter or first half for that matter. 15-12 Comets ahead by 3. And with Independence leading Coffeyville, the Comets very much in play for week number 9. 15-12 Chanute. Comets needing a win here tonight. That is what's on the line for them. Only 2 wins this season to this point. Opening game against Iola and then against Parsons on a Saturday. And now let's see what, after that timeout, see what Labette does. 4th and 5 and a timeout called, official timeout. Oh, he had a defender tying his shoe. Just trying to figure what they were looking at. So here we go. 4th and 5 from the 43 of Chanute. And it will be a quick snap. McPherson drops the ball, and Chanute has it. It's a fumble recovery. They get the ball back regardless. 1 second on the game clock. Turnover on downs, fumble on downs. Doesn't matter, it's Blue Comet ball with the second to go, which I'm sure that they would love to have had that second tick off. Because then it's 12, you get to the 4th quarter, and you can start winding that clock down. 1 second left in the 3rd. Comets ahead, 15-12. Now ball on the far side. It'll be a handoff. Goes up the gut, and just bunny hopping through the defense was Matt DeVoe. Gets it up to the 44-yard line for the end of the 3rd quarter. Chanute Matt Hernandez right out of the gate with a big run for the Blue Comets, but a penalty marker down on the far side of the ball, near where he was running. Got it up to the 31-yard line. Officials are talking about it, and it appears to be against Chanute. Comets are backing up, holding against Comets. And it's going to be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. The Comets get a, still it's a pickup of a few yards. It's going to make it 2nd down and 2.5. So even though that negates the big run, it makes it 2nd down and manageable. So here we go. 2nd down and 2 from the 49-yard line. Comets with a 15-12 lead. And now will be a handoff to DeVoe, who gets back to the line at scrimmage and doesn't do much after that as he gets swallowed up by Grizzly defenders. Running clock in Erie, 58. Erie, Northeast 0. Riverton 14, Cherryville 8. Ooh, very, very shocked by that one.
3rd down, 2 to go.
Caney Valley 17, Neodesha 14 into the 3rd quarter. In that matchup, that's our Friday night football game of the week on 95.3 FM. 3rd down for the Comets and 2. As it's going to be a jet sweep, and Andoyo leaps, and he gets the 1st down through the air. Woo! Attention, Johnson Martin Airport. Andrew Andoyo is cleared for takeoff. My goodness, 11:07. I hope the Martin Johnson Airport watchtower has him licensed, because wow. 1st and 10 from the 48. And now will be a handoff to DeVoe, who picks up 4 here on the near sideline and gets it up to the 45. 10:48, and now the Comets taking their time, getting back up to the line of scrimmage. Now here you don't want to take too long. You don't want to leave too much time up there. You just, because you don't want to disrupt that rhythm that you've established. 10 seconds on the play clock, 10:26 remaining in the game. Bowman, shotgun, DeVoe to his right. And it'll be Bowman following his lead. Picks up a few yards, gets it up to the 43-yard line. Now 3rd down and a very long 5. 10 minutes left. Want to keep the line moving. Score update: Fredonia 43, Eureka 6. Baxter Springs over Parsons 12-7. Shotgun, Bowman, DeVoe to the left, and Andoyo in motion. Ball's loose, and it's going to be Bowman falling right on it. Botch snap. And ball goes back to the 50-yard line. This is a big loss here, as it's going to be 4th down and 12 in a clear punting situation.
6 on the play. 4th down and 11.
After a drive, good drive for the Comets getting that 4th down stop, they turn it over, or now are forced to punt. So 4th down and 12. Bowman with DeVoe behind him. And DeVoe, oh, nice, beautiful punt. Will go angled towards the 1-yard line, and Comets get there in time. No, they do not. Oh, great hustle. Great hustle by the Comets. And slow to get up as he tried to dive for it. We've got a Chanute player down, slow to get up, diving after, I believe it was Bailey. And it was Trent Bailey running up to it.
And Coffeyville 14.
Or Lane Harvey, excuse me. He is slowly hobbling off here on the sideline. So now 1st and 10 after the touchback. Ball at the 20. Labette down 15-12. And it'll be a handoff to McPherson. Gets up to the secondary, tripped up near the 30.
And tripped up.
It'll be 1st and 10. And again, big plays, 10-yard runs, but bend but don't break.
10 on the play, so that'll be a 1st and 10.
And now will be a handoff again, going back to McPherson, who goes back on the outside, shucks off one tackle, and is eventually pushed out of bounds.
And run by McPherson, number 1.
And it stops the clock with 8:24. You want to stay in bounds, keep him inside. Keep him in bounds. Don't let him bounce to the outside and stop that clock. Labette has 2 timeouts remaining. Chanute with 3. And we have an official timeout. Comets will exchange a pair of defenders. Oh, they're going to say that the game clock will continue to roll as he was out of bounds. So they'll put up some 6 seconds back on the clock for Labette County. And now we'll be into the secondary is McPherson. And it's a 1st down up to the 45.
And the run by number 1.
8:10 left.
And that'll be a 1st down for
And Labette back up to the line of scrimmage. Dean calls for the quick snap, gets it. McPherson has hit into the backfield and dropped after a 4-yard pickup. 8 minutes left to go in the contest. Comets lead 15-12. Comets drive stalled out, had to punt it away. Now Labette County looking to score as McPherson hit in the backfield. Well timed. A good stop by the Comets. Keaton Jansen having himself a game. The senior. What better way to come out on senior night? He's had quite a few defensive stops. And now 3rd down and 8 at the 46. Dean will roll out. He's looking to heave it up, and it's through the intended hands of his receiver on the far sideline, incomplete. 4th down and punt for Labette. Or will Coach Price continue to be the riverboat gambler that he is? And he will play it smart and go on with the punt unit. So Comets will drop 2 back. 4th down and 8. High snap brought down, and Labette will punt it as this one high end over end. Need to get away from it. Bounced around at the 30, and it'll go down to the 28-yard line. 7:05 to go in our matchup. Coach Shields calling the team over, calling his offense over, saying, hey, you just got to play smart. 7:05 to go, 15-12. Comets leading. They trailed 12-0 at half. Riverton leading Cherryville 14-8. That is a very surprising score, given that Riverton has not had a good season at all. Girard 29, Burlington 20. And Caney Valley 23, Neodesha 14. Caney Valley starting to run away with that one. 6:54 left in that game. 7:05 left here. 15-12 Comets. Bowman keeps it. Shucks through the defense. Moves around. And Bowman gets it up to around the 34-yard line. Second down, pickup of 6. Makes it a manageable 4. Under 7 to go. Comets. You know, we did a Friday night football poll as to who was going to win between Labette County and Chanute, and you would think that Labette was going to be heavily favored, but actually had quite a few people pick Chanute. It was actually a margin of 55 to 45. Labette predicted to win in that unscientific poll. Hernandez off to the far side, got chipped as he turned the corner. He will make it third down and short. Comets just trying to keep the clock running. Pick up another down and keep it ticking.
3-yard gain on the play. Third down, 1 to go for the Blue Comets.
Third down and 1 for Chanute. "17 seconds on the play clock. Bowman shotgun. 2 receivers near left, 1 far right. Hard count. Bowman keeps it. He'll pick up the first down. Moves the sticks, keeps the clock rolling once they set the sticks.
And it looks like a gain of 5 on the play. Good enough.
So Bowman doing work. Labette County getting one of their 2 scores tonight off of a Bowman pick 6. But for all the chunks of yardage that Labette County has given up, Chanute has kept it fairly close, or has kept them out of the end zone other than 1 missed tackle. Now to the right of Bowman is DeVoe. Handoff, DeVoe gets it, and he's pushing his way up to the 49-yard line, where it'll bring up second down with under 5 to go in the ball game. Again, doesn't matter how much time you waste off the clock here late in this ball game. Labette County, they just have too much speed to get comfortable. The only way to be comfortable is when that ball is in your hands when the clock hits triple zeros. Second down and 4 from the 49. Comets lead it by 3. It'll be a handoff here on the near side. Andoyo running hard, gets tackled from behind. It'll be a loss, but he stays in bounds, and he keeps the clock rolling. Easton Dean with the wrap-up. Loss of a yard, third down and 5. Ball at the 48. 4 minutes left. Comets get a first down here, and they can realistically get the game clock down to 2 minutes and force Labette County to use their timeouts. DeVoe to the left, and it will be Bowman keeping it for himself. He will get folded up at around the 49-yard line, and Chanute will be forced to punt. So the Grizzlies will get another chance here to try to score.
Fourth down, 5 to go.
With 3:30 left and 3 timeouts. DeVoe will drop back. Labette, they're not dropping anyone back. Fourth down, Comets try for a hard count. No one back for Labette. High snap, DeVoe gets it off and runs into the punter. No penalty, and now a late penalty comes in. Running into the punter. Did Labette. That should, I believe, give the Comets back the ball as it was. It's fourth down and 5. Should be enough for the first down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Number 33. The vacant of the 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
And it is. Comets will get the ball back, and another first down by the way of running into the kicker. And so they will mark it off. The Comets will have it. And they can, now Labette has to start using their timeouts to conserve it. Again, you can go back and watch tonight's broadcast on our YouTube channel, Chanute Radio. Get on YouTube and just type in Chanute Radio, and we'll have the broadcast of tonight's game in its entirety available for viewing. So 1st and 10 from the 37. Shotgun, Bowman. Bowman keeps it, goes up to the far sideline, gets it up to the 32-yard line. And now a timeout called by Coach Price with 2:54 to go. That's their second time. Oh, excuse me, I forgot they did use that. I even got here on the screen where I'm showing it as 2 timeouts remaining, now only 1. I forgot that they had used one in that 3rd quarter to get their personnel set. 2:54 left.
For those of you leaving,
score update.
Careful, the lights will be turned out.
Score update from around the area. Late 3rd, Independence 41, Field Kinley 21. So perhaps Coffeyville trying for a late comeback. Parsons 13, Baxter 12, Erie 66, Northeast Arma 0. Ouch. And that is it for the score updates of interest of the area. So here we go. Comets following the timeout.
No spectators on the field after the game, please.
Now a snap, and it's going to be DeVoe falling forward, pushing his way up to the 28-yard line. And now Labette County getting a bit chippy, and Labette County will use their final timeout. 2:47, and it's going to be 3rd down and short. Still, Labette County, if they're able to stop Chanute on this 3rd down, they will get the ball back with a bit of time left. And even if Chanute does convert the 1st down, if it's a 3-and-out following the 1st down, Chanute will still, or Labette County will still have enough time to try to run down the field. 2:47 to go. Comets ahead 15-12. They have scored 15 unanswered points. And so now the Comets, they're going to go into their tank package. And they're going to get the 1st down. Ball up to the 25-yard line, 2:42. They'll set the sticks to roll the clock.
Gain of about 1.5 on the play.
Now, so the scenario works like this for Chanute, with Independence having a huge lead over Coffeyville. Coffeyville now goes negative. Chanute still is in the negative. They need another score to dig themselves out of the negative point situation. So every point does matter here. They really need to score here. They don't just need to win, but they need to score.
Deep into Grizzly territory.
And now Bowman will go up under center on that tank package. And it will be a handoff into the backfield as it's DeVoe. 2:25 left. Clock continues to roll here. So the scenario works like this, with Indy being 2-0 after tonight. Labette becomes eliminated. Coffeyville and Chanute are thus 1-1. So if Labette County can defeat Coffeyville and by a certain margin, as it's going to be a handoff into the backfield, going to go up to around the 24-yard line. Clock rolls to 1:40. Third down and 8. Points become huge next week because even if both teams lose, the points will become critical because you'll have both teams. Actually, no, I believe by the tiebreaker it would be Coffeyville would get in by virtue of the win over Chanute. The points wouldn't matter at that point. It'd be the win over Labette. So Chanute needs to win and needs Coffeyville to lose. Pass on the near sideline. Oh, what a hit! Lowering his shoulders, lowering his head. Jensen with the huge hit. Pass was complete. Lowered his shoulders, plowed right over the Grizzly. Gets the first down. So now last week's game stings a little bit more, but for Chanute with 51 seconds left, they're going to have an opportunity to play, have week 9 mean something. But it's tough because now you take on Independence. Independence will, for sure, hard counting now, Bowman will take the knee. Second down and 10. 20 seconds, 26 seconds on the game clock, and that'll do it. Chanute will win tonight's game over the Labette County Grizzlies by a final score of 15-12. No doubt the upset of the night. And Labette County, their season will be done next week. But now Chanute becomes the biggest Labette County fans as they need the Grizzlies to defeat. They need the Grizzlies to defeat the Coffeyville Golden Tornado, and I take that back. And Labette season being done because with Coffeyville losing, should Labette defeat Coffeyville, and in the case that Chanute loses to Independence, that's when the points come into play and it becomes a mess. So we'll sort all that out. If that makes no sense at all, don't worry about it. We'll sort it out tomorrow morning. 15-12, our final. Chanute wins it. Let's take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have our post-game analysis, and we will talk with Coach Chris Shields as the Comets win it 15-12 here on 1460 AM and KKOY.com. Back here on 1460 AM and KKOI.com as the Chanute Blue Comets are victorious over the Labette County Grizzlies by a final score of 15-12. And on our YouTube channel, you're watching the blackout of the Labette County band. They've turned off the lights here for this feature here, so you get to enjoy that. And we'll take off the scoreboard here so as you watch it, you can see the band in all their glory here. But the Comets with a big win over the Grizzlies. And we welcome up here Coach Chris Shields.
What do you got you up here for?
We got the video. We got the video. We got to get, we got to be able to see the plays,
right.
And we got to see you jumping up and down too. But Coach,
you better have a high resolution camera.
I think you'll be surprised when you go back and watch it. But first, congratulations, 15-12, down 12-0 at half, but 15 unanswered points, especially with this talented speed and athletes that this Labette County team has. Boy, I think bend but don't break was possibly the theme of this game here.
Well, I thought our defense did a great job of, like I said, bend but don't break. That's the name of the game is points. I thought our defense did a great job coming up with key turnovers and key stops when we need to. And our offense, we wore them down in the second half. Our offensive line, I give all the credit. I told them before the game they were going to be the difference. They were going to win the game, and they did that.
In that first drive that Labette County had, they were getting good push up front.
Yeah, yeah.
What was the adjustment there for your
we just
for your
needed
line?
our ends to squeeze a little bit. We were getting upfield, creating running lanes. Guys kind of getting upfield too much, getting out of their run fits. Now,
their backs. I don't think that we've seen anyone that quick all season.
Oh, one's a heck of a player, man. He's a heck of a back. He's one of the best backs we've seen all year. That no doubt. He's a heck of a player.
Then last week we mentioned too that it was turnovers that was a problem.
That was
last week.
Yeah, that was a big thing. We didn't turn the ball over. I don't think we had any, did we? I mean, we put the ball on the ground a couple times, but we got it back every time.
We had the pick six with Ty.
Yeah,
so how did you?
Okay.
Well, talk a bit about that. After last week was turnover city, so to speak.
Yeah.
And then Ty Bowman gives that up. What was your message to him as he?
Well,
came
we just
got
to relax. We ran the wrong route. I mean, I'm not going to take all that off Ty, but we didn't execute it right. It was supposed to be a screen to the outside receiver instead of the inside guy because we knew their inside guy was going to play hard and come up, and we tried to run it to the inside guy and we couldn't. Kid jumped it. Their kid made a good play. We should have huddled. When we're down that far, it's hard for the kids to see, and our receivers on that side, they said they couldn't see the call, and so that's on me.
And then also, too, Carter for Labette County, he had that big run in the second quarter. Missed assignment on that one there.
Yeah, well, just kid made a heck of a play. Yeah, kid just made a heck of a play. I mean, I'd have to look at the film, see exactly what happened, but I'm sure we probably had some guys in position just either didn't make the play or we just got out of position.
Then what was your message at halftime? I mean, you're down 12-0. It was you take away from that one missed cue, and it's maybe a one-score game.
Just finish drives. I thought we moved the ball well. All our first three drives, we moved the ball. I thought our first drive was outstanding. We moved the ball, had it coming out of our own end zone, got all the way down, and we just, when you get to that red zone, you got to smell blood and you got to finish.
So then the third quarter hits, and Matt Hernandez did a great job setting the tone early with that big run.
Yeah, too bad we had the penalty. That was huge. I was hoping that wouldn't come back to bite us, that hold, because that was a heck of a run by Matt. But Matt's just he kind of do it all. He does just a little bit about everything.
A senior name that we haven't called too often. I thought had a heck of a game.
Kyton Jansen.
Kyton Jansen. He had a great game.
He had a sack at one point. I don't know if it was the first or second half, but I know he had a sack. And just plays hard. Kyne's one of those kids. He came out late. He didn't play last year. Came out the first day of two-a-days, so it wasn't even here in the summer. So it's not his ability. It's just he's been behind all season, and he's just kind of now getting to where we can find a role for him. But he plays hard, does a great job, and had a big game tonight.
Then you go out there, and then you get another big run. Matt DeVoe just kept his legs moving, and after going through a little bit, I don't want to say a struggle there, but after 4 very tough games here early on in the season, got his momentum back the last few weeks and continue that here tonight.
Yeah, Matt's got talent. We just haven't helped him out a lot. We've got to be able to run the ball and open up holes, and our guys have done it. But we has had so many different issues with the offensive line, personnel-wise and depth and injuries and guys moving in and out. And You know, we've played like I think 5 centers, you know, over the course of the year. So, you know, once you kind of get some continuity, I think Matt's a good little back.
And then talk about the fourth quarter there. You get up, obviously playing for points because right now with Coffeyville trailing Indy quite a bit, points next week become huge, and you decide to go for 2 after getting that lead on that second touchdown.
Well, it had nothing to do with had nothing to do with the districts. It just had to do with trying to get a 3-point lead, you know, in the game. So that's all it was. I knew we were going to – once we scored, it was 13-12. We're up by 1. I knew if we went for 1, we'd just be up 2. So a field goal would give them the win. So that's all that had to do with, just winning the game.
Then, you know, your team hasn't been in too many situations, I believe only outside of the first game of the season where Iola was driving late and then get the pick to end the game. You know, this late, week 8, and not having to try to protect the lead in a one-possession game.
That's the biggest thing I was proud of is our offense to finish with the ball. You know, not to put it on our defense. We put it on our defense so many times this year. Our offense got the ball with like 7.5 minutes left, ran the clock out. That's just phenomenal.
Now you get set next week. It's been a while, but week 9 means something for Chanute Blue Comet football. You have to go to Independence. Independence, the favorite.
Real good. Oh, yeah. A good football team. Real physical, big up front. I mean, it's going to be a tough football game.
And obviously with the way the thing has shaken out, you know, probably not going to be doing too much scoreboard watching, or at least, you know, checking to see what scores are. But just the fact that last game of the season, you've got a chance, and these seniors have an opportunity to play for something and really make their mark on their program before they move on. I think that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, big thing, we just wanted to come out and win this game for our seniors, play hard, and put yourself in position. You know, you want to be in control of your own destiny. You know, you don't want to have to rely on other people. And so right now we got to go out and win next week.
All right, Coach. Well,
thanks, Zol.
That's all we got to say. Got to go out and win next week. We'll talk to you next week and see you at Independence.
All right, thanks.
That's Coach Chris Shields as the Blue Comets win it here by a final score of 15-12. Big thanks going back to everyone who made this broadcast possible. I'm Zol Lopez saying you've been listening to Chanute Blue Comet football as the Comets victorious over the Labette County Grizzlies by a score of 15-12. This has been Chanute Blue Comet football. We'll talk to you next Friday night from Independence on 1460 AM and KKOI.com.